Kal Halayim Layal Bashim Yoshai Bashim Rakakudash. All praise to Yah Bashim Yoshai Bashim Rakakudash. Alright. So there's the mosquitoes. I keep doing videos on mosquitoes because they keep getting on. Well, my spirits keep getting on this subject because it keeps popping up in my news reel or whatever. So I typed in the words disease and death, and this is in the NLT. It says right there. And this is Revelation 6 and 8. I looked up and saw a horse whose color was pale green. Its rider was named Death, and his companion was the grave. These two were given authority over 1/4 of the earth to kill with the sword and famine and disease and wild animals. All right. So that's this is the article. That was 1 day ago. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that's gonna come up. So now I updated it, and boom, there's another one. So now we have let me show you two articles that are based upon these flying insects who have the power of death now. So let me show you what I mean. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, this is Exodus 8 and 21. If you refuse, then I will send swarms of flies on you, your officials, your people, and all the houses. The Egyptian homes will be filled with flies, and the ground will be covered with them. So, sheesh. Now, let's get the word swarm. Irab, or Irab. Alright. A mosquito, oh shit. From its swarming, diverse sorts of flies swarm. The hide outline of, oh no, right. This is biblical usage, or biblical outline, or outline of biblical usage. My bad. Number one is swarm, probable meaning for mixture in incessant or involved motion. Let's just see what this says there. Irab, a species of fly, gadfly, very troublesome to persons, so called from sucking blood, mosquitoes. And this is why you got to do some studying. Some studying. And use tools to help you get some understanding. Okay, so that went back to the NLT. Now, let's read it again so we can put 2 and 2 to get 1 and 1 together. Revelation 6 and 8. I looked up and saw a horse whose color was pale and green. Its rider was named Death, and his companion was the Grave. These two were given authority over 1/4 of the earth to kill with the sword and famine and disease and wild animals. Alright. Alright, so there we go, swarms. So let's see. Let's go to, alright, Exodus 10 and 14. And the locusts swarmed over the whole land of Egypt, settling in dense swarms from one end of the country to the other. It was the worst locust plague in Egyptian history, and there has never been another one like it. Deuteronomy 28 and 42. Swarms of insects will destroy your trees and crops. Look at how it's Psalm 78 and 45. He sent vast swarms of flies to consume them and hordes of frogs to ruin them. So this is going to affect Egypt, and it's affecting it again. Alright, this should be the last one. There we go. Now we're going to see what the CSB has to say of disease and death. 2 Kings 15 and 5. Yahweh Shem Yahushai afflicted the king, and he had a serious skin disease until the day of his death. He lived in quarantine, while Jotham, the king's son, was over the household, governing the people and the land. So he can affect his own people. He can give disease to his own people. And this is we don't need to get that. Okay, let's go back to this one and see what's the New English Testament. Or say right there. Because it has a little different spin to it. Well, not a spin, the wordplay. Revelation 6 and 8. So I looked, and here came a pale green horse. The name of the one who rode it was Death, and Hades followed right behind. They were given authority over 1/4 of the earth to kill its population with the sword, famine, and disease, and by wild animals of the earth. Alright, so let's go to... Alright, so this is... Now this mosquito is carrying the West Nile. And the other one is carrying equine something encephalitis, right? Mosquitoes carrying the West Nile virus have been found in 6 Pennsylvania counties. That's part of Egypt, along with 1 human case. The state's West Nile Control Program said the mosquitoes were found Friday in Berks, Bucks, Chester, Delaware, Lancaster, and Philadelphia counties. See, and if they got those diseases, and this is another one. This affects fowl, chickens and such. And there is I wonder if it says it. There's an outbreak. There it is right here. Southern California's Newcastle disease toll on chicken rises to 6,000. And there might be chicken farms out there where they get their meat, chicken, but it's affecting backyard birds too. And little canaries, all those fucking birds, alright? So I just wanted to bring that up. Because it is... It's part of the swarm, the disease, right? So now they're talking about, and see, this goes to animals. A mosquito can bite an animal, suck the blood out, suck the blood out, and transmit that disease to some other living creature. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Whoops. Let's do that. Alright, there it is. Blood-borne pathogens are infectious microorganisms in human blood that can cause disease in humans. These pathogens include, but are not limited, so that it gives you some other disease right there. So that's how it gets transmitted. So now let's ask it a serious question. Whoops. Ooh, how can you prevent the spread of blood-borne pathogens? Let's see. Ew, damn. That's a PDF, but might be good to look at. Pathogens from humans or animals you may be exposed to at work. So that sounds bad. Dr. Phil's gay ass and shit. Alright, so let's go to this one. So this is gonna prove my point. I'm trying to get you to think that it can, if an animal has it, a human can have it. Okay? A deadly mosquito-borne virus killed 2 wolf pups at a zoo in Michigan, and domestic cats and dogs could be at risk too. Alright, so 2 Mexican gray wolf pups died this month of Eastern equine encephalitis, triple E. Alright, so there's human cases of triple E. Alright, let's see. Nope. Let's do that. Can humans get EE? Alright. Ooh, damn. The spread of triple EV disease to mammals, including humans and horses, occurs through the bite of certain infected mosquito species. Alright, so the Lord ain't playing. The Lord is not playing. If you don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you better get with it. Alright, let's see. Let's get some scriptures on just disease. Alright, I can work with this one. Leviticus 13 and 8. The priest must then examine it, and if its scab has spread on the skin, then the priest is to pronounce the person unclean. It is a disease. So right now what I'm doing is examining this disease, triple E, and I'm telling you it can be communicated from animal to human, because the fucking mosquito's biting you. Think about it. A mosquito's biting you and he's giving you that disease. So yes, animals can transmit to humans, right? So I'm the priest and I'm telling you. So that's that one. Whoa, there's a lot. I'm trying to look for a good one. Yeah. Okay, this is Psalm 41 and 8. They say an awful disease overwhelmed him, and now that he is bedridden, he will never recover. And these Edomites, or whoever gets bit, they get brain dead. Ooh, damn. So you can also put the curses on your enemies, which we should be doing, putting curses on Esau. Because Esau's all fucked up. This past camp on Friday night, there was a Edomite, or he could have been an Edomite. He could have been Jake, I don't know. But he was bugged out. So the Lord's bugging everybody out. Oh, this is a fantastic one. Jeremiah 15:2. If they ask you, where should we go? Tell them, Yahweh Shem Yahushai says this. Those who are destined to die of disease will go to death by disease. So, you know, you could pray. And if you don't get sick, you weren't destined. Or you could get sick and be delivered through your faith. Those who are destined to die in war will go to death in war. Those who are destined to die of starvation will go to death by starvation. And that's probably I'd have to say that's the worst death. Those who are destined to go into exile will go into exile. Man, these are all heavy. Now let's look for something. There it is. Let's look for something in the New Testament. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it. Let's go to Matthew. Matthew 4:23. Yahushua went throughout all of Galilee, teaching in their synagogues, preaching the gospel of the kingdom, and healing all kinds of disease and sickness among the people. So yeah, like I was saying, you could get healed if you get it. You could. So now we have to do what Yahushua was doing. We have to go tell you, man, this is happening. This is gonna get, and that is those, because man, there was flesh-eating bacteria. I did videos on that, flesh-eating bacteria, and now these mosquitoes. And there's other diseases that they carry too, like dengue. Man, that's a dangerous one. So this word can heal you. And this is proof. Mark 5:29. At once the bleeding stopped, and she felt in her body that she was healed of her disease. Man. Oh, this is a good one. I'm actually going to go to the whole chapter on this one. Alright. Revelation 2:23. Furthermore, I will strike her followers with a deadly disease. So all these Babylonians are getting stricken with disease. Equine encephalitis, dengue, West Nile, Ebola. What else, man? We have a Newcastle virulent disease. The Lord is not playing, man. The Lord is not playing. You need to be scared. Furthermore, I will strike her followers with a deadly disease, and then all the churches will know that I am the one who searches minds and hearts. I will repay each one of you what your deeds deserve. Oh shit. So if you're a prophet in Israel, you should go out to the corners and you have fringes and you have a garment and you have a sign. You have to tell everybody the truth so that you don't get punished. But this is talking about individuals getting punished. Her followers, like the Edomites, and then 2/3. So sheesh. Damn. Alright, so let's see. Damn. Oh, that's a good one. This is Revelation 18:8. For this reason she will experience her plagues in a single day, disease, mourning, and famine, and she will be burned down with fire, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who judges her, is powerful. Now let's recap. We got a deadly mosquito-borne virus that affects animals and humans. There's more than 24 cases of this disease that have been reported in humans this season, making it the biggest outbreak in a decade. At least 10 people have died. So there's fucking 12. Okay, there's 24 people. 10 died. That's like 48%, man. Ooh, shit, this is a good one. Horses, zebras, llamas, and alpacas are among the most susceptible animals. Although rare, the disease can also affect domestic dogs and cats. So now, if it affects dogs and cats, I got cats, I got dogs, my neighbors got dogs. Everybody's got a pet like this. And mosquitoes are every fucking where. Every fucking where. So imagine this. Mosquito bites a dog or a cat. And that dog or cat hasn't been spayed or neutered. And they mate with another person's dog or cat. Or even if they don't, even if they get in a fight and spread the blood and get, it's transmitted through blood-borne pathogens. To get into a fight, the disease gets spread, or however the Lord's going to do it. Now you have carriers of the disease in your home. And where do mosquitoes come from? Everywhere. When there's a lot of moisture, when it's rainy season and it comes up, and it's moisture on the ground, humidity, there's a lot of mosquitoes. And there's a new brand of mosquito called the ankle biters. All right. Ooh. Now we know who the real culprit is. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit of this and then, that's pretty much it. I'm just reporting. There it is. That's a big one. Triple E kills a third of the people it infects. Damn. Triple E kills a third of the people it infects. So there's a lot of people that have animals. All right. So let's get one more. Whoops. Let's get one more. All right, Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Right? So faith, you can't see it. It's not tangible. But it is achievable. And you can have faith in it to cure you of all your diseases. It can rebuild you. Having faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, knowing that he's a dark-skinned man. He's austere. His father is just like him. Both men of war, the angels, are dark-skinned. There is a place for you in heaven. You're an Israelite. Those are all beautiful things to hope for, to have faith in. Even if you get a bite from a mosquito, you pray on it. Lord, Lord's will, hope your will is to keep me safe. And because if you're praying, those prayers get answered. Sometimes it's a no. Sometimes it's a hell no. Sometimes it's a yes. But that's what we hope for, to get cured and to get saved. And Yahweh Mashiach's going to come back in the clouds and deliver us. And by delivering us, we're going to put our adversary into subjection. So those are the things to hope for. So with that, I'm going to say shalom. Till the next time.